Illegal immigration. Well, what are we to do about it? What are the solutions? When will it end? Let me say first that I believe that any person who lives in America, in the United States of America, should be able to speak and understand English. And if not, they either need to learn how to speak English within, say, a given period of time, let's say 6 months, or they should be deported, period. No ands, ifs, and buts about it. There's no gray area. Now, what are the solutions to this illegal immigration problem that we're having? Because it's been said there are between 20 and 30 million illegal immigrants in the United States. Nobody's going to put that many people back on a bus and send them back to wherever they came from. I don't think so. So what do you do? Well, I have a few suggestions, and then I have a conclusion. My first suggestion is that those companies that hire illegal immigrants should be fined $25,000 up front, plus $1,000 for each illegal immigrant that they hire. And I also think that you should put a bounty out on illegal immigrants. $500 for the reporting of an illegal immigrant. So let's just say there are 5 illegal immigrants that live in a house next door. You call the immigration office, they come out, they find out that, well, you give them your name and that type of information. They find out that those people are here illegally. You get paid $500 for each one that you reported. And I guarantee you that by rounding up these illegal immigrants and sending them back to wherever, if it's Mexico, if it's South America, if it's Asia, if it's Africa, if it's to the islands, if it's to Europe, wherever they came from, let's send them back. Because while there are some who think that, a lot of the illegal immigrants are Mexican, well, there are a lot here from Asia. There are a lot here from Africa, Europe, and South America. And let's not forget about the islands also. So, why are they here? They're here to work, they say some. Some are here to better their living situation back wherever they came from. And, some are just here for the American dream, whatever that is, or whatever they think that it is. Now, it's been said that some are taking these labor jobs, picking fruit and vegetables, doing the lawn maintenance, and a lot of the labor-intensive jobs, construction jobs, and things of that nature. Well, there is something going on that I don't think that many are talking about. But with my background being in surveillance, intelligence, and technology, I can say that there are companies in America, in Germany, in Russia, in Japan, in China, that are working diligently on perfecting AI. That's artificial intelligence. Eventually, and I'm not going to speculate on how soon, so I don't want to say. But within the next 25 years, don't be surprised to see thousands, if not millions, of AI in certain parts of the world, which will be very difficult to identify because they will fit into any society. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the AI Sophia, who was granted citizenship by, I think, Saudi Arabia, one of the Middle Eastern countries. That was just the start of something much, much bigger than was planned. I mean, because if you think that a lot of the labor-intensive jobs were being taken by the illegal immigrants, what do you think would happen when AI replaced those persons who are doing the labor-intensive jobs, and they're able to do those jobs at less than minimum wage? For instance, let's just say you have a farmer who needs someone to pick his fruit and vegetables. And let's just say he's paying minimum wage. Maybe he's paying $5 an hour to some illegal immigrant who's happy to get that $5 an hour. Well, if you had an AI who doesn't require food, water, never takes a break, never gets tired, and that AI could do that same job in a fraction of the time because they can work 24 hours, 24/7. Where do you think that illegal immigrant would go then? What would happen to them if there's no work? Because what I'm speaking of is very near. It's very possible this could happen within the next 10 years. And another thing, I mean, you have these people who want to say one race is more intelligent than another, smarter than another. With AI, it doesn't really make a difference. Because an AI could tap into any computer network, any database, and retain as much knowledge or as much data as can be transferred. So then, how would you measure intelligence? What difference would it make if there was a human who was more smarter than or more intelligent than another? When you have AI who could possibly be smarter than all combined, or more intelligent than all combined. Is that a real possibility? Yes, it is. If you notice, a lot of the banks, they're not coming out and saying it, but they're investing in a lot of the companies that are involved in AI technology. You have to wonder why. Why is that? Imagine a lot of the construction workers, those who work in auto mechanics, any physical labor job being taken over by AI. And they are able to do those jobs at a fraction of the cost. Look at manufacturing, for instance. What do you think would happen if AI took over manufacturing, whereas instead of you paying a person who's part of a labor union $30, $40 an hour, AI comes in and does it for $2 an hour or $3 an hour? What would happen to that country's economy? And what would happen to the people who depend on using their hands to do certain jobs? Just something to think about.